Today we have got UFC 4, and I know this is kind of a shock because I typically don't do it on a Thursday, but we are doing it on a Thursday today. So it's going to be an epic show. We have got 13 fights in the Bell Center Arena. Let's kick things off with the prelims. Santos versus Costa in the middleweight division. It's up next. It's like I'm really excited to be back. It's been almost a week, literally, but it's good to be. I can't even speak right now. It's good to be back. I missed you guys, honestly. Amazon the book. I didn't even know that that's cool. They have like real life advertisements now in the game. That's pretty dope. Did I forget to skip Paulo Costa's? I did. I keep forgetting there's more than one. Darn it. Wait a minute. Santos is already hurt. An exhilarating 15 seconds to kick things off here in the... in the middleweight division. You know, speaking about this, we have an interesting little bit of a conundrum here because of the circumstance.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Also, folks, if you're wondering why I take a little bit more pauses while I speak, I don't know what it's been, but ever since quarantine and this whole pandemic happened, I couldn't go to the gym, so like my airway capacity is not what it used to be.
And they separate. Oh, nice counter punch there as he continues to make good use of this advantage in reach. The right hand just
But no, like I'm actually really excited for this because like I said, the situation here with Paulo Costa is 1-2, Thiago Santos 0-1. Both the guys are trying to get back into the 500 column. Now, as we know, the 500 column is basically where a lot of fighters, and just in general, they get back into the main card. They have a chance to be ranked after that. And sometimes all it takes is a good run and a fight, and if you do really well, and someone else is also about 500, but you fought impressively, you could overtake that and get that number 10 ranked spot, number 5 ranked spot. So, you know, it's interesting.
Amazing to think about him getting TKO by Vicente Luque. So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Thiago Maheta Santos. And he switches his stance.
You know, it's funny though, both guys not really caring to go to the ground.
Big powerful punch lands.
As soon as we said Paulo Costa tried to go for a takedown.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
That was a nice liver kick. Yeah, I'm telling you, when you get kicked in the liver, there's almost like a 95% chance you're gonna fall. At this point, that's what it feels like. Also, my chat screen has not been up at all yet because my thing doesn't want to load.
Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John.
So I'm hoping it decides to load. You know, that would be nice.
And they separate.
Look at him working at trying to...
There we go. I think it's loaded. I think. I'm not sure.
Checks that leg kick.
Wait, no, but just shut down. Wait. No, to the person who just said something. Give me 1 second. There we go. It's up. It's about damn time. So my chat screen's up. That's the noise you just heard. That's how I keep up with my stuff. So I'm glad it's up. It's up. But I'm actually really excited, and I'm kind of really liking the middle of the octagon. I thoroughly like the fact that they actually have that promotion like going on. It just kind of gives that an extra bit of real life touch. Even though I don't think I've seen that promotion on any of the UFC stuff. Like I just finished watching UFC what was it, Fight Night, whatever. It was Magny and Lawler and Smith and I think Rakic. And that I can tell you, like that thing was not there. First thing, in my opinion, Paulo Costa has done a great job attacking the skull, but as soon as we see that, Thiago Santos comes up with that nice head kick. And these guys have had a wild exchange. This has not been for, like, you know, a haha moment. These guys have literally sat there and brutalized the hell out of each other for almost 10 minutes. And it just goes to show you just how much this fight means to both these fighters. Both these guys come in with a less than 500 record. We were introduced to Thiago Santos in the tournament. We were introduced to Paulo Costa last year. And for Costa, he didn't really get that many fight opportunities. He's 1-2. Santos is 0-1. For a loss for either of these guys, it's going to be devastating. Just on the fact of that, with the way that the middleweight division is stacked, I mean, we had light heavyweights come down again. Thiago Santos rocked Paulo Costa in the skull. I said round number 1, in my opinion, definitely was 10-9 Costa. Round number 2, I'm kind of even here. Especially just because of how well Thiago Santos in this round has kind of come alive. He got rocked again in this round, but then he rocked Costa twice. No one's been taken down yet. No one's been knocked down. We had the one little liver kick, but Costa got right back up. It was basically like an I'm gonna take a quick break. But that uppercut though is exactly what I was just talking about no one being knocked down. That uppercut had so much power in it, folks. That, oh my God! Wow! Wow, we just talked about it. We just talked about it, folks. Damn. Like, honestly. Wow. That hook, the hook, folks, is pop. He went for the jab, came around, like, kind of hooked that shot, and it absolutely just sent Paulo. It put him to sleep. Wow. That is a knockout we should be talking about for a while. Wow. Welcome to UFC Fight Night 9, folks. Thiago Santos now 1-1. Paulo Costa 1-3. What a huge win. What a way to kick things off in the Bell Center here in Montreal, Canada, everybody. Wow.
Knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great
just game. Wow, you know, honestly. Next up, folks, it's going to be two fighters making their debut in this. I think we actually have, what, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 3 fighters making their debut tonight. 2 of them in this fight. It's going to be in the women's bantamweight division. Kana Tanaka takes on Taliyah Alcantar. Both these women have something to prove. I think they have massive upside. 2 different styles. You know, when it comes to Tanaka, she's a very well-rounded fighter. There's not many weaknesses you'll find in her game. Taliyah Alcantar, though, specialist in jiu-jitsu, so 2 different styles completely. It's going to be interesting to see how this fight goes.
Very competitive fight. Both of these young women.
And personally, I can see, like, the momentum changing quite a bit, too. So I actually just realized I have to type in who won and who lost. There we go.
First round is underway. Many people expected a big storyline, and this one would be her jab. She's got a decided reach advantage here tonight.
She is very long. She is very tall. She is very.
Kana Tanaka, everybody, man. I mean, and you know, like I said, with Tanaka and Alcantar, I think these two are going to be so well-rounded. I think a problem in this division, really.
Great job landing that kick. Big body kick land.
Is it, you know, it's one of the things to where we originally, the person who was supposed to fight Tanaka pulled out last moment, and so we did an opponent change. Oh my God, look at the left eye. Yeah, the left eye has just completely been cut open. That shot just absolutely, I mean, look at the blood. It's just spewing from the left eye. My goodness.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one.
Like, she is just, oh, she's busted open. It just keeps pouring.
And she caught the kick.
And Tanaka may want to try to do the same to Alcantar, because right now, I mean, just look at every punch. There's more and more blood just spewing out of the left eye. Oh my gosh.
It's hard to recall a past fight of hers in which her striking has looked this fluid and fit.
She's sharp as a tack.
And you can see it. Oh, nice upcut. Oh, look at, she leaned her head and out the head. Oh, I thought she didn't block the head kick. That was smart awareness by Alcantar. She knew she was in trouble. That head kick came around, and she was wise enough. She was smart enough to pick her hand up. So that uppercut has been like the moneymaker. It was the moneymaker for Thiago Santos. Now it seems to be the moneymaker for Kana Tanaka here.
To land a strike like this is beautiful.
Again, she popped her into the. That's the second time. The uppercut did so much damage. It staggered her. Oh, but nice little shot. It caught her. That was a nice jab. It created space for Alcantar for the moment. Like I said, folks, Tanaka is badly cut from that left eye. It is just a bloody mess over there.
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. Timing her shots nicely.
Hey, what's up to 3 people in the show? Oh, again, she's... My gosh, the chin. Alcantar's chin is impressive. Oh, she's finally down. She's finally down, though. And we're going to round number 2. That was a hell of a banging first round, man. And I guess the cutman did a great job of stopping the blood flow from Kana Tanaka's left eye. It was a bad cut. It was brutal.
She works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there.
But just as we say that, Alcantar comes in with another shot and just and that elbow that also connected. Now her left eye once again re-busted open. It's gonna be a nasty. Oh, I said that uppercut. I said Alcantara. That's how Tanaka's caught Alcantar. Alcantar will fake with a left jab, go immediately followed up with a right hand uppercut, and it's rocked Alcantar twice in the jaw. So for both of these women making their debuts, this is a huge statement to make.
As she should be. She should be targeting the cut. It's there.
But folks, we have 2 more fight nights before the next pay-per-view, UFC 260. Next week's fight night will be on the 11th, and then following that will also be a fight night on the, what is that, the 18th, I believe? Then following that would be a pay-per-view on the 26th. So a big stacked September for UFC. And again, she just down. She's knocked her down a couple times. Tanaka has done a great job on the stand. She hasn't even had to use her wrestling against a jiu-jitsu practitioner. So here's the thing: if you're Alcantar, you need to take this fight to the ground. It's where she may do a lot better in. And she just trying to apply some type of submission, because right now she's been on the stand for way too long, and Tanaka has absolutely made her pay for it consistently in this fight. I hope I said Tanaka made Alcantar pay for it, but let me rephrase that. But I will say this: striking-wise, Alcantar has focused on one thing on Tanaka's face, and that's the left busted open of the eye. And she has been popping her every chance she gets. She's been mixing up with a couple of kicks, but ultimately, if Alcantar really wants to make a difference in this fight, she needs to take to the ground.
She's doing a great job defensively.
But I still won't forget the amazing. I forgot that my phone is basically my chat screen. If it's not my phone, it's my laptop. And I always forget to mute when you come in, so you hear me for like super loud for a couple seconds, so you'll listen to music too. But I said, this has been a fight, and the fact that both of these warriors are not quitting, it just shows you, you know, how bad they want this. So we got 10 seconds left in round number 2. So we had one hell of a nice body shot. I bet you that body shot knocked the wind out of her. But ultimately, even with that body shot, I gotta give the first 2 rounds. In my opinion, it's 10-8. It's 10-8 Tanaka right now for both rounds. If Alcantar wants to win, she has to take this to the ground. Her being on the stand-up, she's gonna lose. In my honest opinion. By the way, folks, this is a 13-fight card. We have 4 fights in the main event. fights you definitely don't want to miss. We have the ranked number 4 welterweight Santiago Ponzinibbio, who's 6-3, taking on the ranked number 3 welterweight Tyron Woodley's 9-5. There we go, there we go. Oh wait, this may have not worked out well for Alcantar. Can Alcantar turn this around? Wait, she does. Wait, she does, but I'm not quite sure of the submission that's being applied here. You know, with this, if Alcantar can turn this choke of such into a submission, this would be shocking. This definitely be an upset at this point because of how badly she's been rocked. Alcantara, she puts her to sleep. Wow, okay. At TFT retired, I wish I had UFC 4. Yeah, honestly, this is a fun game. I know a lot of people, when the first impressions came out, kind of bashed it, but this was a fun game. But on top of that, though, let's just take a look at in my opinion, and I think on every one of the judges' scorecard, right? Tanaka was winning this fight. There was no way you could even argue in the first 2 rounds that Tanaka was not winning this fight at least 10-8. I'm pretty sure some of you guys probably had it 10-7. But here's the thing, though. She turned it around. Tanaka was the one who got weight. Tanaka did not need to go to the ground, and she paid for it with a jiu-jitsu specialist. You don't do that. She was winning on the stand-up. Alcantar barely even tried to go for a takedown. That's what I'm saying. Tanaka made a huge mistake, and in her debut, now her opponents are going to look at that for Tanaka and realize they can capitalize on things like that. Tanaka was winning this fight, and Alcantar, who was losing the first 2 rounds in her debut, but so both these fighters have made their debut, and Alcantara tapped her out. I thought Tanaka was one who did the submission. Tanaka did go for the submission, but then I guess Taliyah Alcantara was able to move her hips and adjust, and I think try to apply a type of head choke. It wasn't a fulcrum choke, but it was a head choke, and I guess enough pressure she applied to have Tanaka tap out. I'm shocked at that result, folks. I really thought Tanaka was going to win that fight. But next up, we have in the featherweights. My goodness, Alex Caceres takes on Cub Swanson. Both fighters 0-2. Both looking for a win here. It's big for both these guys. But yeah, that fight, I'm actually shocked that I was not expecting that at all. But Taliyah Alcantara gets her first win while she hands Kana Tanaka her first loss. So I'm going to write that down now before I forget. So it's funny because the AC people actually kind of fixed my AC finally, only for it to shut down again 3 hours later. Fun. It's so hot in this house right now. Alright, folks, featherweight action is here. Also, the one thing I did want to talk about with the main card, I know we went through the welterweights. Let's go into the women's strawweight division. They're also going to be in the main card. Rank number 5, Zhang Weili, who's 2-1, takes on rank number 1, Kaylin Kowalkiewicz, which is 9-5. Big fight. That fight. If Kaylin Kowalkiewicz beats Zhang Weili, I don't think we can even try to argue that she is not the number one contender. On top of that, we have the light heavyweight division on display in the main event. Rank number 10, Anthony Johnson, 6-6, takes on rank number 5, Caitlin Hall, 3-1. And before I even continue, look at Alex Caceres. This right there, a lot of people have said Alex Caceres is going to be on his best form since UFC 3. Like I said, we know both these guys are 0-2. Both of these guys, they've had so many close calls. Well, they've only had 2 close calls, but it's been enough. And so I'm going to be intrigued to see who's really improved and who's regressed and who's progressed. A lot of people said this could be a new and betterly improved Alex Caceres. Maybe so, but the same could be said for Cub Swanson potentially. So both these guys are throwing bombs. Pretty nice spinning back fist. There we go. I was like, man, why can't I talk all of a sudden? I was kind of upset. I was like, I just started talking. How could I lose my voice already? So, but the first two fights we had were absolutely just, you know, all out type of wars, and I'm really glad they were. I think this is a great way, because I know it's, you know, doing this once a week. I try to. Oh my God! He dropped them. Wow, he dropped them. Cub Swanson's getting schooled. You know, no pun intended, but or not to be funny, basically. But he's really getting schooled right now out here.
20 seconds left. Strong straight left there. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
You ready? Fight.
Second round here.
What's up, dumb flunk? But no, I mean, round number one definitely has to go to Alex Caceres. I'm gonna say, oof.
Nice stick with the right hand.
I'm gonna give it a 10-8, Alex Caceres. That's gotta be it. That spinning back fist. I don't see how Cub Swanson could even get up after that one. He got absolutely rocked. How is he even in this thing? That's why he's actually done a great job of holding the head of Alex Caceres, kind of making it difficult to do things. And he turns around. This is where Alex Caceres does not want to be with a guy like Cub Swanson. Right here in the top mount position, this is terrible. If he stands up, this fight could all be over. The amount of power that Cub Swanson has, a lot of people seem to underestimate. This guy's massive knockout power.
Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
And Caceres, why is he getting back to the stand-up? And you've seen how Swanson kind of faked there. He was going to fake, see if Caceres bit, and then use the left or right hand to go for that uppercut. Nice. Oh, I think he actually hit the Superman punch.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round
Yeah,
two.
that was a little bit over excessive, that little spinning head kick. I think he came in a little bit faster with that in transition. Try to go for the spinning back fist. It gets blocked. Hey, what is up, Isaiah Plays, man? Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. I'm glad to be back. Also, tomorrow we have a Dead by Daylight stream going on Friday. And those of you who thought I forgot, I will have an NBA 2K21 World Championship basketball video coming out. It's going to be 36 created teams, past and present players. We're going to give it a little bit of a more street ball type of vibe. I want physical basketball back. And that's what this thing is going to accomplish. So if you guys have any ideas for created teams, cities, let me know. If you have me on Twitter, if you want a potential team suggestion, let me know. Logos, jerseys, because I'm making them tonight at midnight. And Cub Swanson got dropped. Oh my God! Stop the fight! Stop the fight! What a freaking head kick! I'm not a front kick, sorry. Alex Caceres was not going to leave it to the third round. Caceres, with a couple seconds left, just absolutely took his head off. That is a decapitation if I've ever seen one. My God, one more time, bam! Look at that, folks. The sole of the foot. There we go, on this round, boom! Good night. Holy hell is right. Holy, just, my God. Wow. Wow. That one almost got me out of my seat. That was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes.
Man, the stoppages tonight, the fights tonight have been absolutely amazing. Alex Caceres goes 1-2. Meanwhile, Cub Swanson goes 0-3.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can
that was nuts, folks. Like that was truly nuts. I mean, wow. Alrighty, next up, Nick Lentz, Joe Duffy in the lightweight division. And it's funny, 'cause I know for a while we've been talking about the rankings for the lightweights. The winner of this fight is definitely going to have a ranking by their name, and I know that's like shocking to some of you guys, like how could they have a ranking? That just shows you how the lightweight division is kind of shaping up. If you're not in the top 5, you know, you get a win or two, you kind of get a ranking. The lightweight division's been a little bit weak. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of the weakest divisions. Just because how many fighters moved down to join it, or moved down, or moved up or down to join or leave it. But wow, Joe Duffy is getting absolutely smothered. My goodness. So Joe Duffy is actually, if I'm not mistaken, 1-2. Yeah, he's 1-2. Nick Lentz 0-0, making his debut in this series.
Big head kick land.
So we've had knockouts galore. We've had, what is it, 2 knockouts so far and 1 submission. No fight's gone to a decision yet. Yeah, I'm just surprised just to see how these guys have been, you know, how these fighters have really been on form. We see just like how much preparation, how much training it's really went into, and you know, I'm impressed by it, to be honest. I was not expecting this level of fierce competition, and down goes Duffy.
He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Here's the thing, I actually do agree with what Daniel Cormier just said. He's definitely got to pressure Joe Duffy. You knocked him down once, you're clearly outstriking Joe. You know, be aggressive. Like, don't be too aggressive to where you're gonna make a mistake, of course, but be aggressive. Again, nice head kick. He's got him staggered. He goes for another shot. If one big shot connects, I think Joe Duffy's gonna go down. Oh, but never mind. Look at this. Joe Duffy! Joe Duffy! This is a slobber knocker, folks. It's funny because both these guys are actually wrestlers, believe it or not.
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with. There's no give.
You know, I don't think it's the power. I think these fans are just so hyped right now. I mean, the fights that have not disappointed. Even if, you know, your favorite fighter isn't fighting tonight, these fights have been awesome. I mean, they really have, man. Oh my God, the uppercut again. I mean, these guys are just. Oh my God, the uppercut. Whew. That we have a whole crowd in Montreal, Canada, standing on their feet. You see all those lights? They're recording this right now. And I'm not going to drop. I don't even know who do you call this for? Who do you call this for? I can't even give a score for this one. That was so even, I think, but I do believe that Lentz dropped Duffy one more time than Duffy dropped him. I know Duffy went down, I think, at least 3 times. I know Lentz went down twice.
Big kick land. He went high on that one.
But even with that, it's just kind of like 10-9, I'm going to say, for Lentz, and an unconfident answer.
He may throw the right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent.
I mean, that first round was just nuts. I mean, they really did connect with each other on so many levels.
So he counters with an effective punch there, and at least in that situation, it paid to have the advantage in reach.
Big kick land.
See the striking on display for both these guys. I mean, these guys are quite accurately landing their shots.
Punch no good.
Oh, that left leg has got to be done. That left leg, that was straight to the calf, and oh man, that one. Look at the bruising on the leg of Joe Duffy. He kicked him that was like a perfect calf kick. I mean, he kicked him in that, and that whole leg just like crippled. If Duffy would have put a little bit more strength on that front kick, probably would have knocked him out.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Nice punch there by Duffy.
So you just see Joe Duffy's left leg. You see him kind of not necessarily wobbling, but he's hurting. Like the bruising on that is not some little ooh I'm hurt. Nah, he's hurting. Because, you know, the more that you get kicked in that calf already, you went down after that one strong calf kick, the more you get kicked on it, the less power you can utilize. I mean, think about, a lot of guys get their power from their base. You take out a guy's base, he's got nothing. And yeah, he can, like, you know, rely on his wrestling, but do you really want to go to the grounds and, like, they get, like, you know, a heel hook on you? There you go. Can't believe I forgot it.
But defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent, not being able to hit a guy that you want to
So the first round for me was 10-9. Oh, yikes. Duffy, again, I give him credit. Duffy has taken a lot of these off the chin. He's been dropped 4 times this fight. Lentz twice. Actually, no, Duffy's been dropped 5 times, so the calf kick. Yeah, you know, that fight, I've got to give, again... Sorry about that. I've got to give Nick Lentz the victory for those first 2 fights. I mean, first 2 rounds. But that time, I give him 10-8 Lentz. So, on my scorecard, it's 20-17.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
I say, because Nick Lentz done an amazing job of just dominating. Oh, that left leg again. Oh, it's swelling up bad. Oh, just looking at that is like, oh man. 69 total strikes for Lentz, 61 for Joe Duffy. But Duffy just checked 2 massive leg kicks.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Oh, slips and rips.
Lentz is just taking those uppercuts, man.
Duffy gets
They both try to go for that same exact kick. But this thing, you see that Joe Duffy's awareness now that Nick Lentz wants to go for those kicks starting to take into effect. So, oh, he went for the kick and he caught him. Oh my God, that leg is getting worse. Look at the just bright red bruising on it. But that uppercut though says otherwise. Lentz is down. Joe Duffy trying to pull it off, man. You know, to be honest, folks, it's absolutely surprising. Oh, the leg again. Oh, my God. That leg. I mean, that leg, oh, man.
He missed with that jab attempted.
Got him with the uppercut.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou.
I said that left leg, it can't have much more. Like, Joe Duffy's trying to hang on, but I mean, I just, you know, there's only so much that, like, you can sit there and be like, oh, you know, his leg is fine, but it's been, oh, he gets dropped, he gets dropped with another uppercut. What is up, Herbert Lemon, man? Welcome, welcome. How is that leg still even, like, intact? Oh my God. Oh, those shots, though. This Nick Lentz is hurting. And both of these guys have taken a beating. We definitely won't be seeing them back for a while. But just, honestly, I mean, these guys have nothing to be ashamed of. I don't think. Oh, again, the leg again.
Being applied here.
And look at Nick Lentz, man. Even at the end, I still think that Nick Lentz, that round's going to be 10-9 Lentz. Yeah, 10-9 Lentz.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire.
And that's maybe shocking, but I'm saying 30-26 Nick Lentz. I think Nick Lentz won all 3 of those rounds.
gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27.
30-27, I was off by like 1 point.
Decision, Nick the Carney Lentz.
Hey, Nick Lentz wins that fight. He's won a, Duffy, he'll have a ranking by his name. Joe Duffy going 1-3. Unfortunately for him. You know, it's honestly one of those things I don't think he should really feel bad about. I mean, he really did. That was a hell of a performance by both these guys. Joe Duffy, take nothing away from him. He was on fire, but it just wasn't his night tonight. And in case of him going against Nick Lentz, but impressive for both those fighters. Next up, folks, we have a heavyweight collision. 1-2 Tai Tuivasa takes on 0-1 Walt Harris.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Heavyweight collision, folks. Remember, The Boys, Amazon original. September, what was that, 4th? I think. And Herb Dean's the referee for this fight.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some
So we were introduced to Walt Harris in the tournament. Tai Tuivasa, we've seen him since UFC 3. Tuivasa was also in the tournament. I think he lost pretty quickly. Tuivasa, I think he lost in the opening round, the round of 16. What a massive right hand! That shot, Walt Harris was just missing shots. He was going way too sloppy in the beginning, and he got rocked. He got clocked, man. This man, Tuivasa's rocked. And I actually disagree. I mean, for Walt Harris, this is a guy who can dominate on the ground. He checked that leg kick. Oh, he's down. This fight may not go out of the first round, folks. If you were not enjoying the power on display, I don't know how you couldn't. This is awesome. And you know, I know this is on a Thursday. Like I said, I don't know how well everyone's going to enjoy it on Thursday. I did this on Thursday for this once, I believe only this once. I know you guys used to it on like a Friday, Saturday, or Wednesday.
Ooh, big shot land.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Nice stick with the right hand.
These guys are just they're going to war, man.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
And they separate.
Good ice cold water. Well, not really ice, but cold water. Oh, wait, he's clocking Harris. That was like a nice 3-piece combo from Tai Tuivasa, man. My goodness, these guys are just throwing bombs. I mean, we all know they obviously won't be able to keep this up for 3-4 rounds, I don't think, but man, it's nasty.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Like, these guys truly are just going to war. Oh, he just bopped him right in the chin. In my opinion, I think Tuivasa is actually winning the round so far. But it's super close, though.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
You know, it's funny. Harris is actually doing an uppercut that I don't see a lot of people do, and what I mean by that is he goes, and when he does his uppercut, he's like running his shoulder to get power and momentum on top of that. And he's just wrapping you with all of his force. A lot of people, when they do an uppercut, they kind of just like do a stiff up, and they bop you. But overall, round number 1, I think, is 10-9 Tuivasa. Going to the second round, and here we go. You seen how Tuivasa tried to feint, and Walt Harris kind of didn't bite on it.
What a punch.
There's Harris getting rocked again. Oh!
Shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Nice right hand.
So So this heavyweight fight has been absolutely brutal.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Real nice body kick lands.
Back and forth we go here. Nice hook lands.
These guys just exchanging. So this has been a crazy exchange.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damage.
So, you know, we haven't even been to the ground once. I don't even think a takedown was attempted yet, which is also kind of crazy. As we say that, yeah, you know, a takedown was attempted.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes. Oh,
That uppercut, I think it actually busted the nose a little bit. And you see Harris, he's really trying to just go all in there. Yeah, I think he did catch him on the nose. He keeps checking those leg kicks, and Tuivasa may want to stop doing them. Oh! Wow! That overhand right just absolutely, like, planted him.
back to the feet. DC didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
Well, oh, now down goes Harris. Down goes Harris. Tuivasa on the comeback. Wow. I don't know who to give this round to. He's like, oh, that's so cool. My God, wow.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Oh, and he escapes up.
Great job by Harris to get out of that.
So he's really starting to put together some...
Tuivasa down again, and these guys are this has been too even of a round. Can Walt Harris finish? Can Walt Harris finish? Walt Harris finish Tai Tuivasa with 2 seconds left on the time in the second round. Will you look at that? Wow, let's go. I am pumped up, folks. This is how I wanted to come back this weekend. This is awesome. Like, I am pumped. I don't get how you can't be pumped up at the action we're seeing. Walt Harris, who just almost got knocked out in the second, like literally 30, 40 seconds ago in this fight, comes back, drops Tuivasa, grabs him by the legs, puts him down, and finishes him out in the ground and pound to knock him out. 2 seconds left before the third round. There was no third round needed. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Walt the Big Chicken Harris.
And there is the man of the moment.
Congrats to Walt Harris on winning this fight. He's now 1-1. Tai Tuivasa goes 1-3. Let's go on to the next fight of the night. Like, that was... honestly, wow, like, I'm blown away, really, by that. That was, wow. Next up, folks, it's going to be the women's flyweight division on display. The woman making her debut in this fight, Rosa Escudero, is going to be taking on the 3-7 Joanna Jędrzejczyk. This is a big test for her. She kind of got a big test, similar to the Amanda Nunes fight when she got her first victory against Claire Peterson. This is kind of a similar situation. I mean, they're really being brought in to see if they truly are a diamond, and don't think anything less of Claire Peterson, folks. She really did. Why is she so tall?
They're both so good at every aspect of fighting. I want to see who can
I feel like this is a glitch.
on the other woman.
Is it just me? This does not look right for some reason. I don't know why. Does she look like massive compared to like?
Her guard's high.
Like, I don't know. I just don't, it's so weird.
Top and down low. Nice. Beautiful body kick. Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh, big left hook there.
Like, I just don't know how I feel about it. I feel like, because she was really short. I remember making her like really short. And she's not short at all. Which is why I'm really confused. Like, why? It just doesn't look right. I'm like, I don't remember you being this tall. I'd make you that tall. What is up, Johnny Utah? What is up to the 7th person and the 6th person in the stream? This Escudero is using her size advantage to her advantage, literally. But she looks like she's 7 foot. She looks like, I don't understand, why is she so huge?
Just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger.
Oh, she's in danger at all moments whenever she's in the full guard, because they have so many different submission attempts that they can throw up.
A nice knee to the face, but like I said, I'm just kind of... She looks taller than the actual octagon. I'm so confused right now. This is so weird. Oh my goodness, Yanni Ojeda getting rocked though. Those uppercuts, my goodness. Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight. An uppercut landed.
Rosa Escudero, my goodness.
To the body by mixes it up nicely in terms of
that spinning back fist absolutely connected flush and rocked Escudero. Escudero's down. Look at this. Ioanio J-Jack.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, that's an
oh, nice spinning head kick.
Attempt with the kick there. Now we'll see if she can follow it up.
Spinning back fist again works. And look at this crowd again on their feet. I mean, all the fights tonight have just been, they go from 0 to 100 so quickly.
She can start to turn these singular strikes into combinations now.
She's going to have to find something to follow that big
nice head kick.
Landing over and over again.
Oh, she lands the punch there, really using her reach advantage in this one thus far.
Caught that kick there.
Well, now she's really starting to time her opponent. Beautiful punch lands there shortly after she caught the leg.
Liver kick.
Like I said, you know, it's... If that was a feel-out process, my goodness. I mean, honestly, that was nuts.
I just don't believe she's confident in being in there. She's very aware of her opponent's power, so it's making her limit her activity on the inside. Throw that out the window. You're the faster fighter. You're successful.
You know, honestly, this has been insane. You know, really think about it, it's been nuts.
But a lot of damage absorbed by me in here tonight.
Nice punch lands over the top.
It's funny, you see, you want to blocking a lot of that, trying to protect that face. Nice Superman punch, but yeah, this is definitely a glitch. Jesus Lord. If I gave the first round to Joanna 10-9. The way this is looking, Escudero was going to get this round 10-9.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Guillaume Jaicha. Solid strike on the ground. Well,
yikes. I said, Joanna's done a great job of fighting back against Escudero. A lot of people don't realize that she has fought back extremely well. You gotta love animals. But overall, this has been an absolutely insane, an insane fight. Just like every other fight tonight. Oh my goodness, the jab. So I'm not quite sure why Escudero is that tall. I don't believe she's that tall. Yeah, that's got to be good. She looks like she's the size of Walt Harris or like Stefan Struve right now. So it's got to be a glitch that kind of made her a different fight model. which is insane when you think about it.
Block the punch. And the horn sounds on round 2. Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Punch over the top.
Oh!
Nice spinning back fist.
She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, spinning back fist for her out of nowhere. Oh!
Whew.
Whoa!
Oh! Said this has been a back and forth fight. And, you know, the last round, I think it was even. Like, I believe it was, oh my god, oh, she's down, she's down! Joanna Jędrzejczyk trying to finish this fight. I feel like we're one big move away, folks.
Right hand upstairs.
But, you know, personally, I really do believe that as of right now, I think it's over. That next, if another one was spinning back fist, it's over. But I personally had the last round 10-10. They both played perfectly. So with that being said, it's still in Joanna's favor. It's 20-19 on my scorecard. How is she even in this? It's got to be over. It's over. It is over. Like, stop the fight. She's still in this thing? No, it's over. Joanna Jędrzejczyk comes in against an impressively amazing debut for Rosa Escudero. Even though she lost, she literally took Joanna Jędrzejczyk to her limit. To her limit, folks. That's impressive. That's very rarely seen. Boom! But Joanna Jędrzejczyk gets the W here tonight, and she kind of gets back in the win column. Let's go so I can tally that as a win and loss for each fighter. Loss for Escudero. So congrats to Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's now 4-7. Rosa Escudero's 0-1. But every fight tonight has been amazing. And welcome to the 9th person in the stream, man. Welcome, welcome. But next up, we have got in the flyweight, the men's flyweight division. The 6-7 John Dodson takes on the 0-1 Alejandre. However you want to say that. Pantoja. So it's up next. Let's get it started. I'm really bad with names. I butcher them a lot. I apologize. But as we seem to be inching closer and closer to the main card, we have 4 fights on the main card, and we've got in that card in the welterweight division for the main card, we have ranked number 4 Santiago Ponzinibbio take on ranked number 3 Tyron Woodley. The women's stride, we got ranked number 5 Zhang Weili taking on ranked number 1 Killian Kolkevich. In the light heavyweights, we have Anthony Johnson taking on Cayman Hall. And then in the men's bantamweights, we have ranked number 7 Marlon Morris taking on ranked number 8 Sean O'Malley. So I'm very excited, very pumped up for this fight right here.
Not there. Oh, nice jab. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Wow.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
But, you know, absolutely amazing fights. Yes, I'm pumped up. Coming back to this after a week of being gone was honestly, I can ask for a better show than what we've gotten here. I mean, every fight we've had a decision, basically, not a decision, but a stoppage, except for one. And even that one was amazing. Like the Joe Duffy Nick Lentz fight was definitely a sleeper. I didn't know what to expect from that fight. Me and the matchmaking committee kind of had a couple worries about it, but they proved us wrong. Just so many of these fights have just been phenomenal, and it's been such a fun time calling for you guys. And you know, and this fight, the men's fight seems to be going the exact same route, really. So we haven't seen a lot of wrestling. We had the one submission We've had one decision. The rest have been, oh my god! He hit him so hard the blood flew out of his mouth forward and just, it's somewhere on the canvas now. Like, it's near where he fell. Like, he hit him so hard, there was a lot of blood that just, you know, that was nuts. John, the Magician Dodson, is trying to go to 7-7. He wants to be the guy who, he's a former champ. He knows what it takes to get there. I believe was he the one who beat Demetrius Johnson? I think he was the one who beat Demetrius Johnson. If it wasn't him, then it was he who beat Koji Horiguchi originally. But you know, he knows what it's like to be the champ. He's been there once before, back when we had our UFC 2 series. It's been a while since he's been getting there. He wants to make a run, and it starts right here against Alejandro Pantoja. Can he get the job done? And it's the same thing that could be said for Pantoja. He came into the tournament. He lost. He's now back. He wants this win. He wants to be 1-1. He wants to try to fight the top 5 guys in the flyweight division. As we know, this division is very weak. You know, guys can come in and get ranked. Pantoja realized that he can capitalize on a semi-weak division. So, you know, it's right now this is the opportunity to try to, you know, at that point they'd be taking on the men's flyweight champion, Alex King. You know, me and the fight committee didn't even know if we wanted to even have a champ of the flyweight championship be defended at UFC 260 because he's beaten everybody. Alex King has beaten everybody. He beat Demetrius Johnson to win back the title in the tournament. He beat Dagger Elkins. He beat Formiga. He's beat Moreno. He's beaten all these guys. So it's like, who do you put him up against to give him a challenge? Who actually earns a fight? I can't give a guy who's 4-5 a fight. Like, no. A champ's fight. Yeah, I'm 500. Oh my god, that uppercut bopped him.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
I'm thoroughly looking forward to everything that we have seen so far. It's been absolutely wonderful. So we still have a bunch more fights to go that shouldn't disappoint either.
Nice strike. Big leg kick lands.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good.
Whew, he froze that leg. He froze that leg. My goodness. Oh! Oh, he got him with the head kick. Pantoja. Instead, Pantoja's leg was pretty badly messed up from that calf kick, and he got him down. Was this a smart move? We've seen it work for Walt Harris. Can it work for Pantoja? Pantoja! He knocks him out. Alejandro Pantoja in the second round with a knockout against John, a former champ. This is huge for the young man. He should be absolutely pumped up. Montreal, Quebec, Canada, folks. They're getting possibly the best action we have seen since in this entire series, going on from three different games. This has been the best fight card in terms of fights, like pure just inside the octagon, that we have ever seen. The prelims are setting up the main card to be something wonderful. I mean, this is phenomenal. I can't even recall a time where we have had, since I've been doing, you know, the AI versus AI thing, I cannot recall a time when we've had this many finishes. This is nuts to me. Like, wow. I'm pumped up. I mean, it's John Dodson goes to 6-8. Pantoja now is 1-1, but you know what a statement victory for this kid. He comes and beats a former champ by knockout. That is the best statement you can make. And this kid did it in less than 10 minutes. Impressive. No, seriously, impressive. I'm impressed. But next up, folks, in the prelims, we have John Lineker Up next in the men's bantamweight division, John Lineker 1 and 2, Thomas Almeida 3 and 4. What's up next?
All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight clash between John Lineker and
Remember,
Thomas
Amazon original The
Almeida.
Boys comes out September 4th, apparently, on Prime Video. That's the real-life in-game thing. It's pretty cool.
So round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness. Whoa!
Well, that's how we get it started quickly. Now, that straight overhand right just absolutely bopped Thomas Almeida.
What a luxury.
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Whew. Nice spinning back fist. So in the men's bantamweight division on display here in this featured bout.
He sees him coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job. Nice punch lands over the top.
Guys, I'm actually thoroughly intrigued. And by the way, Zhang Weili and Karen Cole-K, which is actually the main event for the main card. That is the name of Fight Night 9 here. It's Zhang Weili versus Karen Cole-K.
Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch.
My goodness, just look at this. It's awesome.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Just misses with that one.
Nice stick.
Poof, that shot. So we're seeing some immense knockout power from every fighter tonight. Honestly, it's pretty awesome.
Big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Oh!
Oh, that shot. That's going to leave a mark, man.
Beautiful level change.
Nice head kick, though, from Almeida.
Right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
So just over 20 total
This Almeida tried to go for a takedown. Lineker had it blocked.
Oh, big punch land.
Whew.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Punch is blocked. Now he counters with a right hook to the head. Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to
I mean, look at the constant exchange. You know, it's. Oh wait a minute, Lineker getting bopped.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
But that jab though that served to create some distance there for Lineker right after adding rock like that, and that was a lot of combos that just absolutely decimated him.
It all up.
Whew. Look at that exchange. He went for the kick, and Almeida came with an overhand right and absolutely just decked John Lineker.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
So a strong 5 minutes down.
You know, for that first round,
All right, round 2.
let's see. I don't know how to score that round.
Using his reach advantage
Because
there.
both, you know, dropped each other once. I believe Lineker dropped Almeida. I know he staggered him quite a few times, but look at Almeida, my goodness.
Take a head kick like this. That is such toughness.
That spinning back fist, my god. It hit him up, down, Lineker goes again.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Ooh, he landed.
Man, I feel like John Lineker would be a great flyweight.
Throws a big right
Is that just
hand,
me?
but doesn't find its home.
Then I gotta give an even 9-9 for the first round. I do believe that is an appropriate call. Oh, it's not gonna matter. That flying roundhouse kick
Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really
absolutely decked him. Thomas Almeida, everybody.
most extent. Nice.
Jesus, man, like wow.
Another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing
Wow, man. I mean, you know, just jumping roundhouse kick. A flying roundhouse, if you even want to call it. I mean, John Lineker just got absolutely mauled in the second round. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Rugliano has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 21 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Thomas Almeida. Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight.
I mean, honestly, folks, congrats. Like, congrats to Thomas Almeida. He's 4-4. John Lineker 1-3, but he literally just put himself right back in the thing. Don't sleep on Thomas Almeida. He's coming, folks, and he's coming for you. Wow. Like, honestly, I can't even speak right now. Wow. Like, I really believe that these guys are putting this on for a reason. They're putting on a performance to let me know, to let you guys know that they are ready, that they're going to make their runs at that champ. They're going to go through everybody in the division. They don't care. What they're going to do, what they got to do. Like, I'm seeing massive improvements in almost every fighter here, and it's awesome to see them improve from UFC 2. Those who have been in since UFC 2, it's great to see them improve since UFC 3. It's just great to see improvement in these fighters, and it just shows the growth, and I think that's great for the sport. And next up, folks, is the light heavyweight collision. This is the last fight in the prelims. The 3-5 Glover Teixeira. 3-5, my bad. The 3-4 Glover Teixeira will take on the 3-4 Corey Anderson. It's funny because both these guys worked, especially Glover Teixeira. He won 2 fights in, was it 3 weeks? Yeah, he won 2 fights in 3 weeks to even qualify for the tournament, to be the 500. He barely came in too in that tournament too, and Corey Anderson was already at a good record, so he at a 500 record, so he just kind of made it. But Teixeira had to earn it, and Teixeira's got to earn it once again to try to get back to the 500 win column against a guy who wants to be in the 500 column as well. So these are 2 hungry competitors who want to try to make a push, who want to try to sit there and get a ranking by the name in like the next fight or 2 for them. You know, these fighters can get tired of the prelims. I don't blame you. You want to be on the main card. You want that main exposure. You want me to talk and hype your fight up more. And it's smart.
Former world title challenger Glover Teixeira, one of the more prolific knockout artists in this 205-pound division, and really says he gets all the training he needs at his own gym there in
Look at that shot. My goodness. So this is the final fight of the prelims of this. Anderson getting rocked by Teixeira already. Good shots by Anderson, though.
Straight punch lands.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Nice stick with the right hand.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
He had a great combo on Teixeira.
Because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh!
Whew.
Now they're both throwing with power.
If Anderson gets a good shot off, I'm telling you, if he can kind of keep a distance at like a middle ground, he gets a good overhand right, I think he can drop Teixeira. I think Corey Anderson drops Teixeira at least once, or at least staggers him, or even a takedown. I think they may give him the run, or at least tie it at 10-10 at that point, because then he's done something that Teixeira hasn't done, you know? This has been a very even run. Even though Teixeira got Anderson staggered, it still wasn't... It wasn't that effective, you know, after like what he was gonna do to follow it up.
Just a brutal kick.
Just misses there with the left. "20 seconds to go in round 1.
Now these guys' gas tanks already gassed out.
Oh!
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Round 2 is next.
Yeah, to be honest, I guess I'm gonna have to give that round in favor of Teixeira. I don't think anyone deserved a 10 here. You know, I don't think anyone deserved a 10. I'm gonna say 9-8.
Big punch lands over the top.
Actually no, because Corey Anderson is better than that too. I'm gonna go 9-9 for both fighters. I don't think anyone really deserved a 10.
Just out of range with that left hook.
And it's funny, like every fight we've had up until this one was like bombs being thrown left and right, head kicks, yeah, etc. It was nuts. Listen, folks, we have seen, let's see, 9 fights. So we've seen 6 knockouts, 1 decision, and 1 submission. What a crazy night we've had so far. Well, afternoon, but you know, night in the game.
This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe.
So folks, our main event is going to be a blockbuster. Zhang Weili and Karolina Kowalkiewicz headline the show tonight. Rank number 5, Zhang Weili takes on rank number 1, Kowalkiewicz. Oh, look at that shot. Oh, wait. He's got him. He's down, and he's hurt. It's Costa getting rocked by Glover Teixeira. Oh my gosh, the knee, my goodness.
Trying to stay in this fight. Well, a really good.
Nice knee to the face. It's got to be. I think he's done. I think he's done, folks. Corsa's got knee dead in the face. Glover Teixeira coming out dominating.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, staying with his opponent in every transition.
Like this round, he has just obliterated Corey Anderson. It's funny, as I said, the first round was 9-9 for both these guys, tied, and well, Glover Teixeira trying to prevent that. Oh! Oh! Oh my God! Wow! Wow! The uppercut magic of the uppercut, I'm telling you, it was money for Thiago Santos, and now it's money for freaking Glover Teixeira. What a knockout, folks! Boom! Just right there. I mean, he absolutely obliterated him with that knockout. The ref could have stopped at that point. Listen, boom! I mean, his whole head, neck, just bobbled like one of those bobblehead things. He missed an uppercut of his own, and then Teixeira followed up with one. And it's funny because Corey Anderson walked right into that. If he didn't move his head back, had a little bit more head movement, he probably could have survived that. Congrats to Glover Teixeira, man. He's back in the 500 column. He's 4-4, Cranston 3-5. And as you know, before we go into the main card, I give the prelims their own purses and everything. So let's see who's getting the additional bonuses, shall we? Before we go into the main card. Now that was awesome. That was some of the best fighting I think we've seen in just such a long time. Performance of the night KO goes to Almeida. Really, I thought it would have went to Santos, but I guess not. Santos or Caceres, really. But fight of the night went to Lentz and Duffy. I have to agree, that was 15 minutes of a war, and kudos to them on that one. And then performance of the night submission definitely went to Alcantar. She was literally losing the fight for 2 rounds, and then all of a sudden just applied a choke, and that choke just tapped Kana Tanaka out. So next up, folks, it is the main card. It is that time, as the men's bantamweights kick it off for us here in the main card. Rank number 7, Marlon Moraes takes on rank number 8, Sean O'Malley. O'Malley being 3-3, Marlon Moraes being 2-2. That'd be a big fight here.
Between Magic Marlon Moraes and Sean O'Malley.
The main card, and hopefully you're pumped up, man. Like I said, you know, 4 epic fights, and I thought I skipped it in time. Darn it. We got, like I said, we got rank number 7, Marlon Moraes, rank number 8, Sean O'Malley. Then on top of that, we have in the light and heavyweight division, rank number 10, Anthony Johnson, rank number 5, Cayman Hall, Santiago Ponzinibbio, rank number 4, taking on rank number 3, Tyron Woodley, and the main event, Zhang Weili, rank number 5, takes on rank number 1, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And I feel like for both these women, whoever wins this fight I feel like if Zhang Weili wins, I could see her moving up three ranks. I can't see her being the #1 contender. Yes, she beats #1 ranked fighter, but I feel like she would definitely, unless she can do it decisively. I'm talking about like a decisive, like if it's a knockout. Oh my God, nice head kick. Get dropped more. It's clear on the skull, but But no, I can definitely see Zhang Weili then being a future #1 contender. But look at this, Marlon Moraes gonna go for it. We have seen just how devastating Kimura could be. Guys have such a hard time getting out of this maneuver and this position. Marlon Moraes looking for a submission. He wants to move up in the rankings by beating Sugar Sean O'Malley via submission. Can Marlon Moraes get the Kimura lock tap out to kick things off in the main card? And an easy night potentially for Marlon Moraes. Is it going to happen? Can Sugar Sean O'Malley say out? Sean O'Malley taps via the Kimura. And Marlon Moraes with a huge victory here tonight. You definitely he's going to move up some space after this huge win. And Thomas Almeida, if he sees a ranking by his name, he may think Marlon Moraes like Sean O'Malley isn't eligible to be ranked anymore. He's 3 and 4. Marlon Moraes though 3 and 2. I mean, look at this. It was an intense Kimura that forced Sean O'Malley to tap out right here, and O'Malley's one who went to the ground with him after he knocked him down. He got too aggressive and he paid for it.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Something where you just kind of look like yikes. You know, you were trying to do too much right there in that exchange. Congrats to Marlon Moraes. He's 3 and 2. He put Sean O'Malley to 3 and 4, and now being unranked. As we're gonna go on to the next fight of the night, folks. Here in the main card. Less than 3 minutes, and we're gonna have one finish. It's nuts. All right, next up, it is in the light heavyweight division, ranked number 10, Anthony Rumble Johnson, a former champ. The 6-6 record. He's definitely fallen off after losing the light heavyweight title in UFC 2, but he's going against Cayman Hall, who's starting to make his debut. He actually was undefeated going into the tournament for the light heavyweight division, lost in the tournament. But he's got a good record for himself. He's 3 and 1. So let's see how this fight goes. Light heavyweight collision, folks.
I mean, these guys
that we've seen debuts. We've seen all types of crazy action so far in the stream, and it's been such an enjoyable, you know, time, and the fights. I mean, they've been quality fights, and it kind of shows you just the want, the will, the need, the desire to improve, the desire to keep on going, and I'm impressed. I really am impressed. For Anthony Johnson, I think he really lucked out at being 6-6. I thought a lot of people thought he was going to drop from being a ranked fighter. He's still ranked number 10, but he needs to beat Cayman Hall. And I said because if he loses to Cayman Hall, he's 6-7. But it was maybe Anthony Johnson should retire. You know, that's been a comment for some guys. He needs to retire. He's not the champ he once was. And, you know, maybe they're right. Maybe they are right. But, you know, this is Anthony Johnson's... It's, I think, his last chance to really be a big-time player in the light heavyweight division. Hey, what is up, Brandon, man? Welcome, welcome. But also, I forgot to mention, actually, I did mention it earlier. I'm going to mention it one more time before the stream ends. Dead by Daylight will be tomorrow, a live stream, and NBA 2K21, the World Championship Basketball League. It's going to be a thing. I'm going to be working on it tonight at midnight when the game releases. I will be releasing the teams one by one Well, should I leave it for the video or should I not?
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
I don't know if I'll have a video of content or whether I'll release the... I'll probably release the team logos and names, but that's it. On Friday to get you guys pumped up, and then I'll go through on Saturday. I'll go through the teams completely with the jerseys, arenas, rosters. The past and present collide. So if you have any suggestions for my NBA 2K21 World Championship Basketball League, let me know. What team do you want to see? What city? What the name is? Etc. etc. If you have my Twitter, you can DM me on Twitter with your suggestions or tweet me at RealBVTV. The same thing from Instagram, RealBVTV. Facebook, you can add me as a friend on Facebook to get some updates. Bill Vink, I have my logo on there. I'm missing anything else? I don't think I am. Yep, that's about it. Yep, so I'm up to date with that. UFC, my UFC fans, of course, we're doing UFC stream next week on Friday the 11th. I might not stream on the 11th of September. Yeah, the 11th for UFC, it might get pushed to the 10th. I'm not quite sure just yet. But I know after that week, the 18th, we'll have a stream. And UFC 260, mark it on your calendars. UFC 260 for me will be on Saturday, the 26th of September. Will be the UFC 260 pay-per-view. 11 championship fights. I don't know if I'll be having any more fights, but 11 championship fights, folks. And it's funny because this light heavyweight fight has been pretty darn good for the most part. And, you know, when we've had such amazing fights all night long, you know, we're definitely found to have a little bit of a slow one. This has probably been a little bit of a slower fight, but it's still been intense, might I add. So, you know, it was bound to happen at some point. Look at Anthony Johnson fighting into full mount here. But what is his plan? He's got the back.
He's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, he's really picked up.
I said, you know, for both of for Anthony Johnson, is this his last hurrah? And you know, Anthony Johnson, you know, former champ, he did so much for when I first started this stream. He was really when I first started this series, he was one of the big time players. And so it's like, you know, I don't want to sit there and give up on him, but I think if he loses here tonight, I think I've got no other choice. This came and Holt, that uppercut rocked Anthony Johnson. And you see a massive size difference too. Cayman Hall is more on the leaner side of light heavyweight. Anthony Johnson, in my opinion, is like a machine, really. You know, he's brolic. Excuse me, sorry. But, I just can't see, if he has to win this fight. It's a must-win for Anthony Johnson. Cayman Hall, the same thing. And, you know, he's a guy who in this division is very small compared to a lot of other fighters. He's always been kind of small. He wins here tonight, he's going to definitely at least boost up to rank number 4, maybe even rank number 3. It is this is a big chance for him, and he drops Anthony Johnson. Nice front kick. So is Anthony Johnson kind of just, you know, out of the competitive scene? And, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of fighters who just kind of fight and, you know, they're just around, you know. They fight, they make the money, and that's it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, I know Anthony Johnson. I know he's going to try to compete for titles, but this is not the championship performance. Maybe he needs to do an Vince St. Preux if he loses. Take a couple months off. Come back. Oh my God, that uppercut nailed him. He's been uppercutted quite a few times.
another shot like that.
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing
I mean, look at this. This is nuts. My God, that was another front kick. How is Anthony Johnson's chin still surviving this onslaught? Wait, he's fighting back. He's fighting back. This is what Johnson needs. He drops Hall. He drops Cayman Hall. Just go for a takedown and it gets stuffed. Uh-oh, he went for the kick. He may regret it. He's got to keep dodging. Wow, look at the strength there. Wow, just took the leg, just threw him down.
Let's see how he advances from this position. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
So Johnson has got to scout that uppercut. I mean, it's landed on him like at least 3 times in this fight.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Oh, I knew it. He just got bopped of that jab. Anthony Johnson trying to hang on for dear life.
Because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter.
Said this is a must-win situation. Oh, must-win situation.
Big left hook there.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Oh, he found the target there. That'll work. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there.
I mean, what a wild fight this light heavyweight bout's been. But I think Anthony Johnson needs a knockout if he's going to win this fight. He needs to do it quickly. Wow. This was an insane collision. Personally, I don't know how they call this. All I know is that this fight was nuts. 29-20. Wow, it's really close. And by unanimous decision, Cayman Hall gets the victory. Something that Anthony Johnson definitely did not want to hear. The former, he beats Anthony Johnson lost. Cayman Hall beat a former champ. Cayman Hall improves record to 4-1. Meanwhile, Anthony Johnson's now 6-7. It's crazy to see. This guy was a former champ once. Now it's just getting worse and worse. And I think maybe that time off is what he's going to need before he comes back. But next up, folks, it's going to be the welterweight match. Fight. That's why I said match. Rank number 4, Santiago Ponzinibbio takes on rank number 3, Tyron Woodley, in the welterweight division. Dan Mergulata, the referee. I think everyone's ready for this fight. This will either be really quickly or be a full 15-minute fight. I feel this fight does not end in the first round. It's going for a full 15.
They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all.
Ooh, nice, just that front kick, man.
As MMA fans.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Beautiful strike.
It's funny, we've actually almost hit the hour-and-a-half mark, and it surprisingly has not felt like an hour-and-a-half for me. You know, like it's been I've had such a fun time, you know, calling this fight for you guys and you know, just talking to you guys. It's been awesome to witness, to watch, to have fun, you know.
He engages in the single collar tie. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the jumper.
But not like, you know, the amount of this is a fight night I definitely want to recommend to anyone and everyone because of just how well the competition's been. Every fight tonight's been enjoyable. It hasn't been stale, you know, like it hasn't been stale, and that's why I think I've enjoyed about it the most.
Well, T. Wood's been waiting for an opportunity to set up that right hand and set it up beautifully there.
A-plus athlete is Tyron Woodley. He can explode into you at such a high pace.
Said, you know, the crowd getting a little bit restless, and I can understand that. You know, it's every fight tonight's been non-stop and etc. etc. So I can see why the crowd's getting a little bit restless.
His chin went all the way up to the ceiling.
Remember, Ponzinibbio was a guy who's going to be very relaxed in there.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop, John, stop.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for the forever busy Santiago Ponzinibbio.
Whew.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Just out of range with that right hand. Able to check the high kick.
Oh, wow.
.45 seconds to go here in round one.
Ooh, what a punch.
Whew, I think that wasn't an uppercut. I think that was more of a shoulder, like an elbow they threw in there.
Right.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Final seconds of round one.
There's for a takedown, gets stuffed. I'm gonna give round number 1 10-9 Woodley.
Second round underway.
I think just for like the damage that was imposed, I think Woodley did a better job at it.
Oh, that is a huge power
So this
shot.
fight is definitely looking to be a
That's one of the bigger issues.
a 50-minute fight.
This guy's hurt. Sometimes he lets off of the gas pedal. Let's see if he can change that and get the finish that he wants so badly.
Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective tonight. Big kick.
So 37.
That was a nice kick, yeah. 37 Ponzinibbio. That actually hit?
In a lot of trouble now.
That was
I didn't think it hit. Wow.
Every time he lands that overhand right,
I didn't see anything that actually that bopped him. That was like Matrix type stuff right there. But 37 for Ponzinibbio, 32 for Woodley.
man, get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're gonna have to mix it up.
Okay, that was good on Woodley though. He checked so many leg kicks. The swelling starting to ensue on the calf. Well, yeah, the calf and kind of like the thigh and the knee area of Ponzinibbio, especially on the left leg.
Alright, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection.
Oh, but I guess the same thing could be said for Woodley's right leg.
Massive head kick. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Whew.
Ponzinibbio's kick is blocked.
Nice strike. Nice stick with the right hand.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, collar tie. And both guys really throwing with authority. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
That was again, nice strike.
All right, not too bad. The second. Oh! Will you look at that? He dropped Woodley. He actually dropped Tyron Woodley. And if you're wondering, I'm surprised. Yes, I'm very surprised by it.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
All right, that's the end of round number two.
I got that 10-9 Ponzinibbio. So right now on my scorecard, it's tied 20-20. I mean, it's been really even for both, for these fighters, in my opinion. You know, like, it's nuts.
Hip into that leg kick.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down.
That was a nasty knee to the body. Oof.
These are unofficial, but 61 total strikes, as you see there, have now landed for Tyron Woodley. And landing with 40% accuracy tonight against Santiago Ponzinibbio. And they separate.
Good punch. Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Also, the taller fighter lands a knee yet again. The slip, and then the counter by the chosen one. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land.
All right, yeah, so far not too bad. I'm actually impressed with how well. Both, like I said, I'm very impressed with how both these guys have done, especially Ponzinibbio, a former welterweight champ. But he's handled Tyron Woodley almost perfectly. Like I said, they've combated each other just so phenomenally well. It's shocking, you know. Wow.
They have gotten the timing down.
Like, honestly, these two guys have actually done just a phenomenal job.
Oh, he's really
it's been more counter fighting than anything else, but
here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Nice punch land.
So this fight definitely will, like I said, you know, if this fight didn't get a first round knockout, it was definitely going to a judge's decision. As I said, on my scorecard, it's 20-20, so I don't even know who you give this fight to. They said they've just been great. Like, both fighters have been equally great. You know, I would be okay with the draw here.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his...
Oh, he froze that leg.
That's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy.
That could be the one thing that gives Tyron Woodley an edge here.
Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Just because of how close that is, you need something to grade, you know?
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body.
Big kick lands.
And they strike till the end.
My goodness, Lord Almighty, what a fight.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh, knee strike right to the body.
Personally, folks, with how just insane this fight was, I think it's a draw. I think this fight's a draw. I don't think I've ever said that before. 30-27, what? Wow, Ponzinibbio gets the win, 30-27. I definitely did not see it like that, like, at all. I thought this was damn near close to a draw, but Santiago Ponzinibbio improves to 7-3. Tyron Woodley now going to 9-6, ranked number 3 no more, definitely. And Ponzinibbio could have just kind of propelled himself to a future title shot with the huge decision victory here tonight. You know, honestly, what was that? In the main card, we had 1 submission, 2 decisions. And now we go into the main event, folks. Zhang Weili, who's ranked number 5 at 2-1, takes on ranked number 1 Karolina Kowalkiewicz, who's ranked number 1 with a 9-5 record. And the women's star division. This is going to be nuts. Your main event of UFC Fight Night 9 happens right here, right now, with Yves Levine as the referee.
Alright, so here we go with round 1 of this highly anticipated affair. Well-rounded doesn't even begin to describe it. Both women have every skill in the book.
Both of them have every skill in the book. They're so talented. They train so hard. They come from
doesn't get any bigger than this, folks. It's going to be awesome.
Lands the punch there, really using her reach advantage in this one thus far.
5 rounds if needed for this fight.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
See, the thing with this fight is I'm really intrigued by it, because I feel that if Zhang Weili or defeats Karolina Kowalkiewicz, I know a lot of people would be sitting there and being like, well, that means that she deserves another a title shot. I say yes. And I know some of you guys are like, well, then she deserves it immediately. I say no. I believe that she would be a future. I feel like she would get the championship fight at UFC 261, not 260. You know? Just to give her the time to prepare for that. But no, this is a big fight, and I am extremely... this fight's definitely going to rock the core of the strawweight division, so to speak, and it's going to be nuts. What is up, Doge the Dog Man? Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, really. You came at a great time. The main event's here.
She's making each and every one of them count, doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Look at those knees are to the body, my goodness.
I'm not sure her striking has ever looked better, DC, finding the range with relatively...
Well, you know, like I was saying, I feel like if whoever wins this fight, if it's Karolina Kowalkiewicz or Zhang Weili, definitely deserve the title shot at 250 at 261, not 260. I feel like for the fight that they're gonna have in that division, giving them just 2 weeks is kind of criminal, you know. So to listen, yeah, well no, they get 2.5. Yeah, I don't feel like that's enough time for a proper camp for a championship fight. And it's funny because I say that because the next UFC Fight Night 10. It's a massive main card. We got ranked number 2, ranked number 1, ranked number 3, ranked number 4, 5, and 7 fighters coming in. It's nuts. A lot of guys want to make sure they can propel their shot at a title.
Final seconds of round 1. Round 2 winding down.
And that is it for round number 1, folks. I mean, this was nuts. And what's up to the 10 people on the stream? Welcome, welcome. I know I kind of streamed on a weird day. I know you guys aren't really used to me streaming UFC 4 on a Thursday. I know you guys are kind of used to, like, you know, the underground videos on a Wednesday and then the UFC stream sometime on the weekend, either from a Friday to a Sunday. But yeah, the reason for that being was because my NBA 2K21 video that's coming out for my World Championship Basketball kind of took the slot for UFC 4, so I just kind of moved UFC 4 ahead earlier. So that's what I did, and then Debadelic kept itself on Friday, so Debadelic's gonna be Friday tomorrow, and then 2K21 will be Saturday.
5 total strikes have landed for Weili Zhang, landing at a 54% clip tonight against.
Ooh, nice Superman punch. Yeah, so when you land a punch 54%, that's absolutely impressive. But Zhang Weili is thugging and bugging on Karolina Kowalkiewicz. It's nuts. It's crazy. Like, she's actually dominating. And a dominant takedown from Zhang Weili.
Zhang's pass attempt denied. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Kowalkiewicz.
If you're Kowalkiewicz, do you actually even go for submission here? Oh no, she went for the stand-up. I think she faked with the guillotine. Oh, but she may regret that fake of the guillotine. She probably should have went for the guillotine. Then wanted to go back on the stand-up. But I was thinking for, you know, Kowalkiewicz, maybe the ground for a little bit may be her savior. Because round number 1, I think we definitely give to Zhang Weili. I say 10-7 the first round for Zhang Weili.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit
nice spinning back fist.
No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
Well, that was a nice kick. And she's free. Right now, Zhang Weili is systematically taking apart her opponent. She started with the right leg, now the face, then the right leg, soon the body maybe. It's not looking good for Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Who kicks that hard? What a body kick.
So for me, I think my concern now is, are they going to gas out before the you know, after the third round if it does go that far?
Look at that jab.
Oh, big head kick.
And the horn sounds on round 2. Third round underway. Educated jab right there from Zhang Weili. This is a competitive division.
All right, here we go.
Who could reign for some time.
I mean, China's first
Round number 3.
champion.
And what so far has been an epic fight. Oh, that head kick. That head kick absolutely mauled her.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
So with Zhang Weili just she's in top mount.
Pretty good work with the ground.
She didn't go for an armbar on Karolina earlier in round number 1, but you know, Karolina slipped out of it. Is this the best time to go for an arm? Oh, yeah, it was. So now we got an armbar in, and this is where it's going to get particularly interesting. Can Karolina Kowalkiewicz hang in there? Uh-oh. Karolina Kowalkiewicz, if she can hold on to the arm, maybe she can survive this armbar, but it's going to, oh, no, she's like, oh, I think she's stabbing. Kowalkiewicz, she didn't even tap. Zhang Weili breaks the arm, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And Zhang Weili just beat the number 1, well, I guess now former number 1 ranked fighter. Zhang Weili with a huge submission victory here tonight. Boom! I mean, congrats to Zhang Weili, folks. Like, honestly, congrats.
Gentlemen, referee Ep7 has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission,
Congrats to Zhang Weili. She's now 3-1. Karolina Kowalkiewicz 9-6. I think she's pretty much secured a title shot. Like I said, I'm not sure. I personally don't think she should get the title shot immediately. I kind of want to give her more time to prepare because the women's championship seems to be changing quite frequently. So I kind of want to give her some time to prepare. But I guess that's something that me and the matchmaking committee will figure out if we think that she should wait or should we give her the shot at 260. So that's something that me and the fight committee got to talk about. Let's go into the awards here. Fight of the night went to Cayman Hall, Anthony Johnson. I agree. And submission of the night and the main card went to Marlon Moraes. I have to agree too. So with that being said, everybody, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, everybody, and stay off the hook.